Spotlight on Service is sponsored by Otco Home Appliances. Luxury lives here.
We're celebrating our nation's 250th birthday by honoring everyday Americans. We call it Red, White, and You, and it's the perfect way to honor veterans in the St. Louis area who've served their country. Darrell Cole grew up in Esther, Missouri, now Park Hills, 65 miles south of St. Louis. He enlisted in the Marines in 1941. He was assigned to play the bugle, but wanted to join the fight as an infantryman. After repeated requests to become a machine gunner, he finally took matters into his own hands on the islands of the Pacific. He would lose his life on Iwo Jima, but became legendary for his heroics there. And now the town of Park Hills is building a museum to honor the Medal of Honor winner.
My dad talked about him a lot.
Sheila Murphy's father, Stan, was Darrell's younger brother and one of 5 Cole brothers to fight in World War II. He made sure friends and family alike knew the sacrifice Darrell made for his country.
My dad was so proud, sometimes he couldn't even talk about it, he'd just cry. He cried about what he had to say about my Uncle Darrell. The smile on his face. He was just dedicated. He was just the kind of guy, men loved him, women loved him, people loved him.
The Marine Corps loved Darrell's musical abilities and assigned him to bugle duties. Darrell repeatedly resisted. He signed up to fight, not make music.
He played the bugle, and he said, you know, they hate the bugler. He said, they're the guy that wakes you up. He's the guy that buries you usually, playing taps. And he went on and on about it. But my dad said he just kept on him about the infantry.
And Darrell would prove his value with a machine gun in his hands in the bloody battles on Pacific Islands, often jumping into the fight after seeing his Marine brothers cut down. On Saipan, he assumed control after his squad leader was killed, ignoring his own wounds to take the fight to the Japanese. He earned a Purple Heart and Bronze Star for valor and a promotion to sergeant. Sergeant Cole's final hours would be his most heroic. On day 3 of the Allied invasion of Iwo Jima in February 1945, Sergeant Cole's squad was facing deadly resistance from 3 fortified Japanese positions. After machine guns jammed, Sergeant Cole himself took out the encampments, armed initially only with a pistol and a hand grenade. He made several death-defying charges to eliminate the enemy.
They were pinned, couldn't move. So he started wiping them out. First one, second one, and third one.
Tragically, a grenade would end Sergeant Cole's life a short time later. His actions on Iwo earned him the Medal of Honor, presented to the Cole family by President Truman in 1947.
And that's my dad standing up out of the wheelchair there.
Now, almost 80 years later, Park Hills Central Middle School principal Greg Noble is spearheading efforts to create a museum honoring a true American hero.
Anytime we can tell our students Darrell Cole is from here and look at the life he lived and the sacrifices that he made, and you can do something outstanding with your life too, and I think it's important for students to hear.
It's planted with the hopes that future generations will realize what our country and men like my Uncle Darrell did.
The museum is expected to be completed this fall. A formal dedication will take place in April. In 1996, the Navy named a guided missile destroyer the USS Cole in honor of the hero from St. Francis County.